So, here we go again. White Wolf, which is now in a really weird place. Enlisting software.
It is a world of darkness.
And we'll skip that. Okay, so last I left, I had put a bunch of stuff in here. I'm not fond of this particular style of inventory. Titan's Quest uses this style. Here's why. Let's see what next visit Sister Inesca I just did.
Oh, sir, I pray that the light of the Lord fill thy body with strength and vigor.
And I've already visited her. Let's go see if I can sell this stuff.
Good day, Archbishop Giza.
Explain thy intentions toward good Sister Inesca. I command thee to speak only truth before God.
I find her the fairest of all God's creatures, and bemoan the cruel fate that hath placed her beyond my reach. In another time and place, we might have found happiness together, as man and wife.
Such thoughts are evil. Thy concupiscence damns thy soul and dooms Inesca. I command thee, purge such lusts from thy heart, if not for thy sake, then for hers. Do not tempt her away from her holy orders, thou wicked, selfish boy. She is out of thy star, and is not for the likes of thee. Her place is with me, with us, here in the convent. And thy place is out in the wilderness, striking the fear of God into the hearts of the heathen. If thou art strong enough to entertain such lusts, thou art strong enough to return to thy regiment.
Alas, they are too far away.
Well, the streets of Prague are still host to unclean demons. Perhaps thou shouldst destroy these abominations to expend some of thy hot blood.
I must protest. My place is here. The demon queen confessed they sought to defile holy places. 'Tis my duty to protect these hallowed grounds when next they attack.
Thy archbishop shall dictate thy duty. Hunt them in the streets.
I obey, but I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent as well.
I shall be watching thee, thou immoral lad.
I do like some of the stuff here that, I'm waiting for a sound to drop off. Oh, it's another cutscene. Waiting. Okay. So I like some things here where they talk about his immorality and all that. Going by the strictest dictates of what I take to of what I know of the very. I really I can't say anything about it. I am an amateur theologian at best. But if you look at some of his actions, like refusing to give last rites to the demon queen and deciding for himself who is wicked, who is pure, that goes beyond the dictates of defending others and goes into wrath. And I'm getting too much into it, sorry. I'm going to avoid the theology. But basically what it is he's already demonstrating his sins have nothing to do with when he becomes a vampire, which is rather interesting. An interesting choice on their part, I think it was deliberate. Poison. I'm hoping to find the smith. More stags. Let's see if the smith is up and running. It's locked. No smith. But I see a demon, or a ghoul rather. See what goes on in here at night. Can't talk to him. Can't talk to anybody apparently. Let's go over here before that lady wanders off. Okay, and I'm going to pause for a little bit. And back. So, she's safe. There's this guy here. My quest log again. Protect Craig by night. I can't go to the northern quarter. The smith is not open. Killed 2 of these ghouls. Haven't seen any more. They also got the, granted his idea of Christianity is very, actually progressive for medieval times. Medieval times Christianity was probably a lot more conservative and repressive than what we think.
Oh, 'tis the little warrior. I bet you're soft and tender inside your tin britches.
I'll eat your gizzard while it's still attached to your
Here we
quivering
go.
body. This
More
is
ghouls.
thy payment for bringing final death to Ozra the Unliving. Death to the enemy of the primitive. And master, and thy blood and full measure.
Oh, how did I... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Here we go, let's do the autosave. Okay, I should have plenty. Solves as long as I pay attention to what's happening to my health. I have a bad habit of losing track of that.
Oh, 'tis the little warrior.
This.
A little bit buggy.
Alarms from within the convent. Aneska, I will protect thee. The Archbishop be damned.
For the love of God.
Cristof, thou hast brought evil into this holy place. This taint follows thy soiled soul.
What?
It burns. The she-cow's vile purity burns like unto the sun.
Back to the abyss, hellspawn. Thou art anathema in the eyes of God. Die and be damned!
Away with thee! We forbid thee to defile this holy place!
Hold, intruders! Hold, intruders!
Yeah, intruders. You're an intruder. Good for you. Glad you figured that out. I think I may have used too much feeling there. Yeah, I probably used up.
It appears that I am once again in thy debt, brave sir, for coming to us in our time of need.
As I am in thy debt, for saving my life with thy tender care, and for thy uncommon valor in standing with me against the forces of hell.
I pray, my lord, that thou art always near to deliver us from this evil.
Milady, I pledge my arm to thy cause for as long as I draw breath, and beyond.
Then I have faith in the safety of our humble convent.
His skill is great, and he fights with the strength of a demon.
His courage has opened the minds again. Think how the gift of Cain would enhance the might of such a man.
Aye, he has done great service to the Promethean cause by dispatching Azra without our involvement. But this decision must be made with surpassing care.
With so many of us missing, we need his sword in the coming tumult. The other clans are surely considering him for the embrace by now.
No doubt. But hast thou forgotten the power the Church wields over the minds of these mortals, Cosmos? His faith is the strength behind his steel. Stripped of his faith, would he be of any use to us, I wonder?
He has been cut from the herd by his wound. He's been separated from the heart of his sword brethren by many miles. Like any stray, he is more malleable. He may bend rather than break.
Thou art wise, Cosmos. How well thou knowest the hearts of men of war. Yet, I am not convinced.
The Premises are enraged at his continuing interference in their plans. I have learned that they have now placed a rich bounty upon his head. He'll not outlive the next moon.
Get thee to the prince, and tell him that this night, Ekaterina the Wise awakens another into darkness.
Thy will is done.
And Cosmos, should this Cristof falter or fail, he must fall.
Lady Aneska, I must speak with thee.
Hush, lest thou rouse the convent with thy clamor.
I have wandered the city for hours, Yet each turn of the streets did lead me back here.
My lord, 'tis dusk. Thou shouldst not be out of doors. Fiends shall soon be legion.
I would fight all fiends of hell to stand at thy door.
And how may our holy order assist his lordship this eve?
Milady, thou must hear me. I sought to tell thee once before, but fear took my voice.
What power could daunt the man who hath faced demons from hell?
The face of an angel from heaven.
Oh, my lord,
Thou hast struck me a wound that heals not. My life's blood pours out before me, and I cannot stanch it. I do love thee, fair Aneska. I do love thee with a passion I have never known.
My lord, I must protest. Such love is an affront to heaven.
If thou deny me, I am undone.
I cannot deny thee. I too am afflicted with a wound for which thou art the only cure. My soul fell when first I beheld thee, and now my heart is cleft in twain. My love of God and my love of thee have torn me to ribbons, for I must betray one to keep faith with the other.
Thus my sins do pour out before me, for I have spilt my wickedness upon thy innocent bosom.
Nay, 'tis my wanton desire that hath ensnared thy virtuous heart. I was a fool to confess my heart to thee. Gladly would I imperil mine own soul, but never thine.
Then truly we are lost. Our souls are beyond all hope of redemption.
My lord, look thou at the locket thou didst give me. 'Tis the locket of St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes.
Thus fate makes a bitter mockery of our plight.
Say not so. Where the saints tread, hope follows. Mayhap St. Jude shall bring us hope past all hope. I pray we find a way.
I pray so too. Thy hopeful words have filled my heart with courage, and I can leave satisfied. Farewell, fair Aneska.
Nay, the streets are not safe at night. Thou must stay here in the convent till the sun shines again.
May God have mercy upon my soul, for the devil has just placed into my heart the most impure of notions. I do tremble to confess it, but I feel I would cast away all holiness to stay. I would exchange an eternity of heaven's bliss for one night by thy side.
Know thee that thou art not alone in such desires.
Then truly I am damned. I am condemned for my lust, but I must not drag thee into the abyss with me. I must flee this holy place and return no more.
My lord, come back!
Yeah, I love how psychotic the older forms of the faith system of the day was, but this is a fictional representation of it, so it's not really fair. But it's probably not far from the truth. The whole idea that your sin can condemn somebody else. The bishop's first one brought it up. Oh, because you lust after this woman, she will be condemned. Why is it her fault?
Hold fast.
Release me! I command thee!
Thou struggles nobly. I love such passion. A lesser man could not even speak in my grasp.
What art thou? A demon sent from hell?
I am here to save thee, Cristof, to deliver thee from thy mortal shackles.
By the power of the Lord Eternal, I banish thee from my presence.
Poor child, thy faith died long ago. Amidst a dread battle, thou came to know thy true nature. Thou art a killer of men, no matter how thou dost try to justify thy deeds. Thou kills not when compelled by God, but when ordered by men. Now come to me. I am the mother of thy rebirth.
I know thy ways, demon. and I have lore enough to kill thee.
Nay, thou art helpless in my hands as a naked babe.
Nay! Oh, nay!
I wonder what happened to her that she's got those injuries, or if that's permanent, just the process of recovery.
Water. Aneska, water, I beg of thee. I thirst. I starve.
I am Ekaterina the Wise, Ekaterina the Promethean, Ekaterina, the leader of the Bruja clan.
Right.
We are the children of Cain, and now thou art one of us.
God have mercy on my soul. I am damned.
Steady now, whelp. Thou lackst the strength to fight, and I would slice thee in twain without hesitation.
Thou must feed, my child, before the hunger overtakes thee and drives thee mad.
And of course, the chance of blood bonding them, because this is a second night, is not
Am I
something to
now a miserable demon, stealing blood to live, damned and cursed to hell? Is this all that remains of noble Cristof?
Nay, my child. There is far more to thee than ever before. Thou art Bruja now. We Bruja are the philosophers of Cain's lineage. Where other clans treasured gold and trinkets, we sought pure wisdom. We strove to unravel the thorny knots that bind the very gates of heaven. Are we damned? Nay, we are exalted. In fabled Carthage, we lived in concordance with all mortals. Together we sought the secrets of Eden, that the children of Cain and the children of Seth would be raised up. But the hated Ventru grew jealous of our power. The patrician clan betrayed us and tried to destroy us. We survived, but fabled Carthage did not. Despite this great loss, we Prometheans continue our search for harmony with all mortals.
We are the most noble of our breed, Cristof. We seek only the fulfillment of the dream that was Carthage. But we need thy help to achieve this goal. A war lies ahead. A terrible battle that calls for warriors like us.
Wars among devils do not concern me.
We will cause thee to think otherwise, whelp.
Enough, Cosmos! The Bruja blood needs time to cool. Come, let us leave our young one to think upon his situation. But know this, Cristof, thou would have been killed or embraced by our enemies on this night. We have given thee life eternal, and awakened thee to the true face of thy world.
Part of it.
I do not expect gratitude, but our clan requires loyalty or death.
The vampires only know a small part of the real
There is no
deal.
life in me. Even my heart has ceased to beat. My very soul has been stripped from me. There is nothing left for salvation or damnation.
Actually, that's kind of funny.
Thou needs must pledge fealty to thy new mistress.
I am newly remade and know little of this world. I agree only
this
to
voice
follow
from
thy
some-
lead for the present.
Such rebelliousness is unseemly in a Bruja. I do not like such willfulness in my children.
Really?
He displays
Bruja
as
are
much
the
fealty as
definition
can be
of rebellion.
expected from such a one, Ekaterina.
Very well, Cosmos. Then thou may hold his leash. We shall see if he takes instruction with more deference. Cristof, thou must understand that our enemies are legion, and none more vile than Clan Zamitzi, which infests Prague like a plague. The fiends seek thy death in payment for the slaying of Azra and her Shlachta servitors. If thou art to survive, thou must quickly master the powers of thy blood. Thou must pay heed to all our laws, or thou wilt become a gibbering monster like the Tzimisce. Our first law.
Mistress Ekaterina, I crave thy indulgence. Cristof is a man of action. His learning shall be the greater on the field of battle than the parlors of the Prometheans. Let me take him on my mission to Garanal's haven, where he may learn our ways firsthand. I could use a stout broadsword protecting my back.
Cristof is not yet ready.
Verily, he is as ready as he shall ever be.
I would have thy counsel, Cosmos.
Cristof is no bourgeois philosopher. His hot blood cools too much when he has no mission and curdles. Send him forth. If he survives, he will have mastered our ways.
Very well. Cristof, go thou with Wilhelm Stryker. Trust what he says if thou wouldst outlive the night. Go, my swordsman, and strike deep into the lair of our dear ally, Garanal the Cappadocian.
Time to cut thy teeth, fledgling.
Those were the nod fragments. Lovely.
Ekaterina is a scholar, not a warrior born. She would keep her fledgling studying vampire lore in her nest till Gehenna comes, and never hurl them from the nest to test their wings. But I cannot spend hours debating Cainite wisdom in a university. Give me a stout broadsword in my hand, and the sweet taste of my foe's blood on my tongue, and I have all the wisdom I need. And I suspect thou art akin to me.
I am not akin to thee, blood guzzler. I strike only those that deserve my steel. I do not murder the innocents to gorge on their blood.
Thou shalt feed upon blood, or thou shalt die. But thou need not kill to do so. Drink only so much blood as will sustain thee. Suffer thy prey to live on, for to kill during the feeding is to violate our Promethean ethic. And that way lies the beast.
The beast?
A beast born of Cain's sin doth coil within thy breast, Cristof. Keep it at bay, or be lost forever. Acts of cruelty unleash that beast until it rules thee, as it rules many of Azra's kin.
The beast made them madmen?
Nay, the mad vampires are called Malkavian. Shouldst thou meet one, God help thee. Shouldst thou need his assistance, God cannot help thee. Nay, the beast is not mere madness, but demonic possession by the curse of Cain. We Prometheans are wayfarers in the land of the beast, but we stray not from the road of humanity, the Via Humanitas. By our acts of compassion are we saved from the jaws of the beast. Remember this always, or be devoured from within.
Okay. I like how he doesn't have these hands.
Thou hast life everlasting, so long as thou keepest thy pallid flesh hidden from the sun's hateful rays. The life-giving sun only brings death to the likes of us. Each day we must retreat to our haven in the chambers below the university.
It's best not to get too close to those guys. I get the feeling that they'd recognize me on the side. But I have very little blood. Also,
Hunger is upon me and I must feed.
Who goes there? Stand forth, face our steel. Who goes there? Stand forth, face our Who goes there?
I forget how
Who
to.
goes there? Stand forth or face our steel.
I forget how to feed.
Ekaterina is a scholar, not a war.
Oh, there it is. Feed. Blood healing. I did not go to look. Ooh. Okay, so celerity, potence, and awe, which we each have one of. actions.
Thou Ekaterina.
This gets tiresome.
Thou hast
Not here. Must be somewhat random. Let's check my controls. Okay. Okay. Huh. Pause for a moment. Okay, I think I figured it out after a little bit of experimentation. I accidentally used focus, which was not intended.
Stand forth, hold monster! Who goes there? Stand forth, who goes there? 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 Stand
The only problem is the Knights of St. John are tougher than you think.
Who goes there?
For a new vampire, they kill pretty vampires pretty easy.
Ekaterina.
Yeah. Okay, so using the discipline as a right click. Just have to make sure that when I'm doing it, there's no guards anywhere nearby. Use awe. Oh, hello, rat.
Stand forth, who goes there? Who goes there? Who goes there? Stand forth, face our steel. Stand forth, face our steel. Who goes there? Stand forth, face. Who goes there? Who goes there? Who goes there? Stand forth, face our steel.
Well, apparently I didn't get far enough.
Ekaterina is a scum. Thou hast
Cleaning is really, really, really annoying. Eventually, I think there's this script that shows up there. It's like if you...
Who goes there?
I bleed. The beast roars within me.
Oops. Even start to attack somebody. Yeah. Where is it up to? Haven. Oh, the monastery at the north. Vizarod Mountain, off limits. Convent and the cathedral are locked. Goes to the mountains. Gate to the northern quarter is locked. There are rats over here. Blood, huh? Kill the rat. Drink their blood. Oh, you did.
Fiends are loose upon the nighttime streets.
I bleed.
To the abyss with thee. Fiends are loose upon the nighttime streets.
I bleed. I bleed.
I die.
I grow faint.
The hunger overcomes thee. The beast strengthens as thou weaken from lack of blood. Canst thou feel him uncoiling in thy heart? Thou must feed.
Feed or die, Cristof, for I shall kill thee before I let the beast claim thee.
So right click is for disappearance.
Only what thou needs, Cristof, no more. Behold, his wound vanishes. Monsieur shouldn't drink so much wine, eh, Cristof? Do not worry, he'll wake up and know nothing of what has happened. Most mortals find great pleasure in the dark kiss. Ekaterina tells us that in Carthage the mortals happily submitted to it.
These powers tempt me to dark acts. How easily could I rain devastation on all who vex me?
Thy fear and thy power conspire to make of thee a beast. Seek thee an anchor for thy humanity, a rock to cling to when storms come.
Anezka.
Love for a mortal is the most dangerous of all anchors.
I must see Anezka.
That is most unwise. The cheerful world of daylight is lost to thee.
I must see her again, just to look upon her for a moment.
Ekaterina would not be pleased. Oh, very well. Shouldst thou display valor on our mission this night, I shall take thee to the convent, but only for a moment to glimpse her as she sleeps. Now come, our mission lies ahead.
Craig Castle grounds. Locked. Not time for that story yet. Oh, Petrin Hill.
Behold Petrin Hill Monastery, haven of the Cappadocian vampires in Prague.
The monks are vampires?
Nay, the Cappadocians lurk in the desecrated crypts below the monastery, out of sight of the monks who provide them with fresh blood. Only those monks that serve Garanal know the real master of the monastery.
Now these guys can give you blood for free.
What is our mission?
A mission of misfortune. Wise and noble Garanal is friend and ally to Ekaterina. I take no pleasure in storming his home, but Ekaterina has divined that the Cappadocians have stolen from her. We seek to retrieve a precious fragment of the Book of Nod, the wisdom of the ancient Canaanites.
Why would Garanal steal from her?
We know not. Until we learn all, we cannot let them know we serve Ekaterina.
So we're going to continue talking about it in front of everybody. That makes perfect sense. Steal the gold. Like the nice, upright Christian man that you are. Oh, then again, you've already pretty much, before you even became a vampire, you pretty much gave up on pretense of virtue. Blood healing. Ooh, leather armor. Let's go pay a visit to these nice abiding priests. Monks, whatever. Okay. I'm going to pause a little bit here and want yay, a dagger. Onyx band. survive appearance.
The Cappadocians are a strange clan, Cristof. They seek to understand death and the secrets of the grave. Prepare thyself. Their halls are guarded by the walking dead.
The stench of death taints this holy place.
'Tis fitting for the clan of death.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Thy mind is troubled, warrior. Let us soothe the tumult in your mind with the comfort of the tomb.
To the abyss with thee!
Emeralds. Silver. Poignard.
Final death to thee, my canine brothers! The oblivion thou seekest is upon thee! To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Alright, if your beast overwhelms you, you'll go grab anything, including your allies.
I rise.
Oops, I fed the wrong person.
Thou mayest draw forth blood from me.
Yes, you can feed your party members.
To the abyss with thee!
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Feel the cold embrace of the tomb.
To the abyss with thee!
beware of pathing issues.
To the abyss!
Orcs, minions, and zombies? What's the difference? I wonder which one's tougher.
Beast awakens.
Oh, I wanted to drink. Oh well. Killed him early. Rubies.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Oh, that's right. Useless map.
Thou dost fight thy allies with great zeal, Wilhelm.
I take no pleasure in it. I just do what must be done. The only one I will not fight is Garanal, the leader of the Cappadocians. I chose to strike this night because Garanal and his assistant Sarina have an audience with the Cainite Prince of Prague, Rudolf Brandl, and will not be here.
Let's go back up and say hi to some monks. Or go back. We'll still say hi to some monks. That's going on. I do not like the sound of that.
Alas, I am cursed to prey on the living.
Oh, he recovered.
Alas, I am cursed to prey on the living.
Why they recovered? Being let lost. Yeah, you don't go in. Little rechargeable battery, you. Careful. Oops. What was that about not eating too much, Wilhelm? This room does not sound nice. This room does not sound nice at all.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Casting corpse minions are weaker. Yeah, healing cells are useless now. Just go sell them somewhere.
To the abyss with thee!
So far, the smith has a point.
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
Okay, and here's the point where I'm going to save and leave this for another